Hey, Rising Vibra, thanks for clicking on the video. Today we are continuing to learn all about the compatibility of the Leo. Today's video will specifically be about the compatibility of the Leo in Cancer. It will include sexual and intimacy compatibility, trust, communication and intellect, emotions, values, and shared activities. We are going to get started with Leo in Cancer sexual and intimacy compatibility. Cancer and Leo make a very interesting couple due to the fact that they are the only signs in the zodiac ruled by the lights in the sky, both of which are not planets, the sun and the moon. Although they don't have much in common, in astrology they represent a husband and a wife and are the king and queen of the zodiac. Unfortunately, we know how unsatisfying the sex between a king and queen can be. The sexual aspect of their relationship depends on the depth of their emotions. As highly emotional signs, each in their own way, they tend to show their love in different ways, and this can be a bit hard to reconcile in their sex life. As a fire sign, Leo is way more openly passionate, and this could scare their Cancer away. Cancer is tender and sensitive enough to make their Leo partner feel guilty because of their nature, or Leo could simply have difficulty being tender in a way that Cancer needs them to be. It is as if a lion and a roe started a sexual relationship, and although they don't want to hurt each other, their primal behavior seems to pull them in that direction. Still, because of their rulers, they can get pretty close and share fine emotions in their sexual encounters. Although there won't be much excitement to them, they could be satisfying enough for both partners if they don't expect a wild sex life. To find middle ground, they really need to be quiet and listen to each other's needs. Trust. It is said that Leo likes to be in the center of everyone's attention. This is somewhat true, and Leo is a born performer, more or less supported to become one. However, their need to show off is something Cancer might find irritating, but not something to lose their trust over. If Cancer feels loved, they have no reason to doubt their partner just because of their nature. Still, the differences between them might lead to a secret search for more compatible partners, and this is easily sensed by both partners. Communication and intellect. Cancer and Leo are ruled by the moon and the sun, represent a subconscious and conscious mind. Even if they share interests, they will often have a strangely different view on the same thing. They will often just drift apart as the conversation progresses. The moon does reflect the light of the sun, but it circles around the earth. This would be fine if the sun wasn't so used to the fact that everyone circles around it. This explains what happens in their relationship once Leo starts talking. Although they shine, Cancer pays more attention to someone else or to the idea of earthly things that they can have together than their Leo partner. The base of their communication could be in things that have yet to be discovered. All the mysteries that are there to be solved could be a good starting point because because they both need to understand things, each in their own area of dominance. The best possibility they have in the things that need light cast on them from two different angles. If they have enough respect for each other, they can learn a lot from each other's passive and active approach to life. Emotions. We can say with certainty that their emotions are truly a beautiful thing. Both signs represent love, and although it is not the same kind of love, it is an emotion, pure and simple. Cancer is a water sign that represents motherly love and all emotion in one's family. Although this is not always a promise of happiness in the depth of all the love that hides within the magical. On the other hand, Leo is a fire sign of joy, first loves, fun, and sex. Their heart is warm and big, for Leo represents our inner child, and their loyalty is unchangeable when they decide to give it to someone. The main problem here is their connection. For Cancer needs to look into somebody's eyes and feel the love, while Leo wants to shout it out from the rooftops. This could seem untrue to Cancer, as much as Leo could recognize in Cancer something that would rather tie them down than allow them to fly. Both of them have opposing signs ruled traditionally by Saturn, and this is exactly why they could recognize true quality in their relationship, as each of them takes their opposing role to learn something. Usually this is not something that can last very long, and they will probably both move on to find something who is more, or excuse me, to find someone who is more of an image from their seventh house. Values. They simply don't value the same things. Although this is the point where they separate, where they separate their ways, it usually, that sounds weird to me. Although this is the point where they separate their ways, yeah, that's what it says, y'all. It usually takes them long to realize this fact. Cancer values tenderness, emotions, family, and stable life with someone, while Leo values initiative, passion, energy, and focus. There's rarely something that they both value in the same way or put in the same spot in their priority list. Shared activities. It helps that Leo would gladly sleep for 20 hours a day. This will make them available at home. They will also gladly be served by breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and who better to prepare this than a caring Cancer? However, when they leave the house, they will want to visit different places. Cancer will want to visit their close friends, especially if they have babies, go for a walk by the lake, or have a romantic evening at the movies. Whatever they do, they like to have a little intimacy to do it. As if to oppose this, Leo will want to spend time at places where they could be seen. Their partner needs to shine to others and hold them by the hand while everyone else claps theirs. This is not often something Cancer will be ready to do, as they don't really like to be the center of attention. On the other hand, Leo could compromise, but in the end, they wouldn't be happy if their social needs aren't met. So, in summary, although the moon reflects the light from the sun, the sign of Cancer doesn't really see Leo as the source of their joy. Leo is a sign that should spread joy and love with an active approach to each one of their relationships. How is it possible that Cancer is immune? Well, probably because the moon circles around the earth, not the sun. They're special, that's for sure, but both of them are strong individuals, each in their own plane. Their lack of understanding and emotional touch can be explained through the fact that both of them have a mission to spread love to the less fortunate signs of the zodiac. Not everyone is born with an emotional flow like Cancer and a huge warm heart like Leo. If they kept all the love to themselves, some unfortunate souls would probably search for them aimlessly and the world would be a much sadder place. I get it. And I get it. Just the emotional side of both of these signs could either just be, just so dramatic in the downfall of the relationship, or it could fly. But then on the other hand, if these two loving, warm individuals, get together and then they can't share it with those other signs that aren't so emotional and warm and just need the love that Leo and Cancer have to give, So I get what it's saying here, but like I always say, it doesn't matter where your houses are, it doesn't matter your signs, it doesn't matter any of it. If you truly want to make it work, and you both have to want to make it work, and you're willing to compromise and see the other person's point of view, you always have to see the other person's point of view, or it's just, like, honestly, it's just not going to work, like, for real. It's nice to know what you want and you need, but to figure out what the person that you supposedly love wants and needs and find that compromise is just, it's priceless, it's needed, it's just all of the things in order to make it work, like, for real, y'all. But I'm not even going to get into that. I already went into that too much. I know I be doing this all the time, y'all. But anyways, if it sounds like you or somebody you know in this reading, let me know, like, for real. Just let me know with the like button, comment section, I don't know, share it even, maybe. Let them know that this video is out there. It could help them too. You just never know. All of it's appreciated. Have a good one, y'all.